The Executive Secretary, National Human Rights Commission, Tony Ojukwu, has renewed the call for the setting up of an Electoral Offences Commission to prosecute electoral offenders, saying this will help curb growing cases of impunity among Nigerians during elections. Ojukwu made the call when he granted audience to a women group which was in his office to protest the gruesome murder of SALOME ABUH during the November 16 governorship election in Kogi State. Clever TV's Edward Adoyin has details.
The women! Justice! Women! Justice!
The women came out in their numbers to protest the murder of SALOME ABUH, who was burnt alive hours after the November 16 Kogi State governorship and Kogi West senatorial elections. The protest, which started at the PDP National Secretariat, took the women through major streets in Abuja city. There were outbursts of emotions as the women sang through the streets. The women took their protest to the National Human Rights Commission, where the Executive Secretary, Tony Ojukwu, promised to ensure justice for late Salome.
Even the president himself is very angry about this, and he has already directed that everything should be done to make sure that whoever are behind this are arrested and dealt with. And we understand that some arrests have already been made. We don't want this to be one of those arrests that are made and by tomorrow we start hearing another story. So we are going to join hands with you to make sure that it will not be swept under the carpet.
Thank you. Thank you.
We've already written to the commissioner, to the IG of police. We are also going to carry your petition now and forward to them again.
Ojukwu also renewed the call for Electoral Offences Commission to prosecute electoral offenders.
We insist that at least let her not die in vain.
No. Amen.
If the government can establish an election offences commission that will ensure that anybody who commits an offense during election is tried and prosecuted and justice prevails, we will be satisfied that she has not died in vain.
Some of the women spoke with Clever Television on how they have become major targets during elections and the need for government to reform the electoral system.
We came here on a peaceful demonstration about our own, our mother, our sister, our dear friend, one of our party supporter, SALOME ABUH, that was born in her own house on the 16th of last month during the governorship election in Kogi. So we move on with our peaceful demonstration, and we came in here in Human Rights Office. Only God knows how we can get into lasting solution of that election violence in Nigeria, because instead of police and other, I can say police and soldiers to protect lives of our voters, our supporters, our people, and during election, instead of them to protect them, they are protecting some people's interests. That is the biggest problem we are facing in Nigeria.
We've started by letting the world know that we cannot continue like this, irrespective of party affiliation. It cannot continue. People don't have to go out to vote and get murdered. Irrespective, I should have a right to whoever I want to vote for. Why can't we just be civil in this country? Why can't we just be civil and respect each other's opinion? We could be from the same family but different affiliations. But that doesn't mean that I would detest you to the extent of wanting to take your life. Life is sacrosanct and it belongs to only Allah.
We must fight for the women to be protected and the women to be given their rightful place in these electoral processes, like it is being done in other parts of the world now.
We cry here, come here to National Human Rights Commission to help us. Check into the Nigerian democracy. Everything is not right. What is happening in Nigeria is not expected of this government, this present government.
Before leaving the National Human Rights Commission's headquarters, the women submitted their petition which was acknowledged by the Commission officials. Edward Adoni, reporting for Clevi Television.